Achievement unlocked or achievement unwanted.
Welcome to the bubble. So today we are going to be discussing our gaming habits and more precisely why it is that we game. Now I am a massive achievement hunter. I play solely to hunt those achievements. I mean, I find fun in finding those achievements. If there's no achievements to be had, I'm not interested in the game. Now, Matt has a different opinion.
Alright, well, obviously I think games should be played for fun. Solely for fun. I see no point in progressing in them. I mean, yeah, you collect clothes and weapons and all the customization things which you hate, but
if there's no achievements for them, yes,
Exactly, that's what I'm
not
saying.
going around collecting loads of clothing and loads of nonsense if they're not giving me an achievement for doing it.
see, I'll do it just to have a fancier hat. That's it. I just want a nicer outfit. I want to look better. I want to feel like I am the main character of that game. I don't want to walk around with the default character like you do.
Yeah. If there's no achievement for it, I'll maintain the generic default character right through to the end. It doesn't make a difference to me, as long as that character is working its way through getting whatever achievements are listed in that game for me to get. I don't care what he looks like.
See,
Or she looks like.
one thing that you do as well is you play games after they become fun. I've seen you several times struggle with the game and get very frustrated with it, but yet continue just for like a 1G achievement.
Well, no 1G achievements, and plus if you get 1G, see that they're ones that I won't go for. Like if there's an achievement that's not a 5 or a 0, it messes up my number. Like my number's clean, and I don't want it to be on an odd number. Like,
Well, I respect that. I get the 5s and 0s too.
Yeah, it needs to be a 5 or a 0. But like, yeah, but that's one of the great things about it. Like because a game that I may not enjoy loads still has loads of playtime in it because there's achievements for me to get. So I end up, I'll go through games multiple times. If there's achievements for doing New Game Plus, if there's achievements for doing this, that and the other, different endings, all sorts of stuff, I'll play games loads and loads of times to get those achievements and enjoy doing it because I know there's an achievement coming at the end of it, so it's all worth it. Like I'm working towards something. It allows me loads of extra playtime.
I get all of that, but
yeah, that's no.
as soon as a game becomes unfun, you got to turn it off. You just got to find a fun game. The whole point is to just sit there and, I wouldn't say relax with some games like COD, but to have fun is the sole purpose. And the whole free roaming and you're just doing your own thing. There's no achievements for half of it in any free roaming game. And I know you hate free roaming games.
Yeah,
For that sole reason.
I don't hate. I don't get along with free roaming games because for me, like, and one thing I was going to say a minute ago was that it's no comparison to like the playtime you get out of some games because Matt here will pick like 3 games and then that's all he'll play forever and just switch between those 3 games.
Yeah, because they're fun.
But I play like everything. I'll download any game that's out there and give it a go. If there's achievements on it, I'm playing it. I'm
Yeah,
happy
but you
to play
play
it.
mobile games on an Xbox.
Oh yeah, there's achievements.
No, I'm sorry. I can't support that. An Xbox game has to be a console game. I'm not going to start the whole PlayStation versus Xbox argument, but any
step on
console
toes.
game has to be up to standard, and point and click and all of that stuff. I can't be dealing with that 2D stuff.
If that achievement noise is coming, it's all good.
Nah,
But yeah,
it's
as you're saying about free roam, I don't get on with free roam, especially games that make you over encumbered, because being an achievement hunter and a collector, like, I want to collect everything. I don't want to walk into a building and there be a myriad of things I can collect, but I can't collect them because then I start walking really slowly. Like,
See, that affects me as well as a free roamer. Like, I want to have as much fun as I can out doing whatever I'm doing. Carrying a load of stuff and being over encumbered obviously doesn't help that. So we're on the same page with that one.
game developers, stop over encumbered.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Unlimited inventory space. Just let us carry everything. I want all the plates. I want all the everything, every bit of nonsense I can pick up. But the reason for that, you see, my reason for that, like your reason would be so you can own all the hats and like do whatever you do. My reason is so that I can collect everything, however little value it has, find someone I can sell it to, sell it all, which will then progress me towards getting an achievement for buying something expensive or getting somewhere quicker. I want to be able to do that. But
I'm just a hoarder. I just like keeping the screws from Fallout. Desk lamps and stuff.
But I struggle. Like you mentioned Fallout, Red Dead, even GTA's, any game that's free roam. It's just for an achievement hunter. It's so much time not spent working on anything for me. Like you spend so much time walking from point A to point B and doing this and that and the other.
That's just part of the journey.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want to be on a track where, this is another debate that we have. You're a massive fan of free roam. I love being story based, on the tracks. You going through, seeing exactly what the game designers intended you to see, and experiencing the game the way they intended you to experience it.
That goes for both sides anyway.
The whole intention behind free roam is go do your own thing, whereas story based, it's see this story unravel before you that we've created for you to see, and I love that.
It's the same thing with free roam games though. You're seeing it, but you see it at your own speed. You can see it all at once if you want. You can go straight to the other side of the map and just see what's there, or you can go straight to the first mission, or you can. I'll use Red Dead as an example because that's what I'm into at the moment. But you can go and lasso some people in town, go and get drunk at the bar and start a fist fight, and then go and do your mission.
Unless there's an achievement for doing that.
And
I don't want to go and do that.
Expertly crafted by people paid probably not enough of money. So it's all there to be appreciated. It's all an art form, just the same as story-based games.
I mean, I respect the work that's gone into those games. Obviously a massive amount of work gone into them, and I can appreciate that. But actually playing them, for me, it's the achievements don't come quick enough, and everything's so long, and there's so much work to do to get everything done.
I understand.
I can do multiple story-based games in the time it would take me to do one free roam game. I prefer that, and I love racking up the gamer score as quickly and efficiently as possible. Efficiently is a big part of that. I like being efficient with my gaming, but I'm all the way up at 218,000 gamer score now. Just over.
It's pretty impressive, I have to say.
I've been doing it quite a long time. Looking forward to hitting 250,000.
One day it'll all be for nothing. Does that not get to you? Does that not bother you at all? That one day.
What about your gaming? How many hats that you've got that are for nothing?
Yeah, but I know it's all temporary, and that's why I'm not focused on trying to get anything numbers wise. I'm just, as long as this game's fun, I want a cool hat. It's that simple for me.
I just feel like I need to progress. If I'm gaming, and I'm not gaming for achievements, I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time. I'm not really doing anything. Whereas when I'm hitting achievements, it's yes, that number's getting higher. I'm achieving something.
You're not though.
I know it's nothing that actually benefits, but it's
as long as you're having fun, I guess.
It's what brings me fun. That progression, that sense of reward for yes, I've done that, and they've given me points for it, and that's points that's gone to my overall total. Is not just in that game. It goes to the big collective mass of achievements.
See, that's another thing though, right? You're also missing out on a lot of the games, a lot of parts of the games, because playing solely for fun and not caring about achievements or even save data most of the time. I use cheats a lot in pretty much any game that has them. I'm there to use them. I've never seen you activate a cheat because it stops achievements.
Yeah, I would never use cheats anyway. I don't like it. I don't like cheats.
But that's part of the game.
No, it's not. They're cheats.
They're called cheats. They're modifications.
I don't want it modified. Like I said, I want what the game designer intended me to see. My favourite game of all time to this date, has to be BioShock 1, and that's because the story was so in depth. It was so on the tracks, but it was so well designed, and it had this feel throughout the whole game, and you follow this story, and it unravels before you in such a beautiful way. That's what I'm looking for.
Through it a couple of times. But the whole on rails thing, it's they had to put in a lot less work is how I see it. Like, to make a free roam game work, you have to cover every angle. You got to think the player could do this, or they could do this totally opposite thing. When it's on the rails, it's like, okay, well, we know what the player's already done. We know what they're gonna do. Like, everything's a lot simpler, and I like that about.
But they're
free
able,
game, the
in my
options.
opinion, they're able to get a lot more in depth with drawing you into the story.
Oh, yeah.
Because free
It's
roam, you
pros
have
and cons.
massive gaps in between, like the hard hitting bits. Whereas when
Yeah.
you're on the tracks, like it's boom, this happened. Oh my god, what's going to happen next? And boom, this happens. Boom, this happens, and you see it hits you one after another,
Yeah.
and you're like in touch with the story.
So one thing I will say is that during free roam games, cutscenes tend to seem very restrictive. Like, it's like, oh, I've been taken back into this now, and the story is holding me down again. And then you're out of the cutscene, maybe finish the mission or whatever. I mean, most free roam games you can go about missions in fairly free ways, make up how you're going to do it. But during the cutscene, you're back on the rails, and I don't like that. But whereas in a story-based game, I can imagine it doesn't take you out as much as it does put you in. Yeah, I can see how it would
drags you
work.
further into the story.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I always differ so greatly on what we're looking for. Yeah, so many things, but what we're looking for in a game, because we've both been gamers for years and years and years, and we game together frequently.
Yeah.
Well, I say together. Normally, it's like Matt will play one of his free roam games, and then chuck me the controller and be like, "Do whatever you're doing on your
Rage
story
quit.
game." Yeah, your rage quits from COD or like Red Dead or whatever, and then I'm sat there working towards my achievements.
See, that's the thing though. Rage quitting, it's not fun anymore. So I don't even care about finishing the game. I'll just, alright, it's not fun. I'm not having fun. I'm out. Like, that's it. It's that simple.
For me, I have like I'd put the work in. I suppose you could tell from the amount of game score I've got. I research what achievements I need to get and how to go about them, and like I don't like watching walkthroughs because I don't want any spoilers and stuff. So I always go through a game first, like hunt everywhere and get as many achievements as I can, and then play back through with like help from the internet or guides or whatever if I need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just so much better. Like, it's just,
This is what we've devolved to now. No, mine's better.
it's just so rewarding hearing that noise, just that ba-ding, like especially the rare ones now with the Xbox One. Like you've got that little diamond that pops up and it makes the fancy noise. It's just, it's so good. I've worked for ages and ages and ages on, like you say, like really small achievements, like 10G achievements and stuff. I've put hours and hours and hours into it just to get that one. It's so
It
good.
becomes a job. It
Yeah,
becomes a
essentially, like you're there to work on your achievements. You pick an achievement, you learn how you're going to do it, and then you sit and work at that achievement until you get that achievement, and then you
Yeah.
get the rewarding feeling, and then you move on to the next achievement until you 1000G the game, then you delete it and never play it again.
Yeah, that's messed up. But yeah, I do the same thing with goals and like try and accomplish things. But the things I try and accomplish are things I've just made up in my head. Like GTA 5. Alright, well I'm going to take the worst car I can find, get it in the worst condition it can be in before it breaks, and I have to make it to the other end of the map. Like, stuff that doesn't get me anywhere, it doesn't mean anything. I don't get any like satisfying noises or anything for it, no numbers, but it gives me a fun little adventure to go on.
I couldn't do it. It feels like I'm wasting my time. Like, I could be getting achievements, but I'm just driving a broken car across a map. Like,
But you're enjoying the game.
no,
You probably wouldn't. I am. When I'm doing it,
That's
like,
the
what
worst
the
part
game's
of free roams, travelling across the map. Like, why would you set that as a challenge for yourself?
in the worst possible conditions. as
Yeah,
well, like,
that's
I do it on
crazy.
like Just Cause. I do that. I get the worst motorbike I can find and try and make it across the desert without it exploding. That's harder than you think it is. Yeah, like that's just what it is for me. Free roam games, you got a free roam.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll always differ on that.
Yeah, we're never gonna get to a what's the word? An agreement. That's the word.
But yeah, it's got to be like for me the only way that I can game. Like I say, that they get deleted when I 1000G them. And that's why I love games like Gears of War 4 or any of the Gears of Wars, the Halo Master Chief Collection, like games that have a ridiculous amount of gamer score on their one game, or Halo Master Chief collection of games. But that gives you so much to work towards. Like,
I do actually have to say, the amount of achievements on the Gears Ultimate Collection, like
no, the Gears 4, the Halo Master Chief collection.
yeah, I know that you've got one. that is a hefty list.
Yeah, that's 8,000 gamer score.
That's
like,
insane.
hundreds and hundreds of achievements. But it is incorporating like Halo, like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, but
and
still,
ODST.
that's only 5 games. Usually
yeah.
there are 1,000 gamer score per game.
Yeah.
So you got 3,000
They've
bonus
added
gamer score in that.
so much
Decent.
into it, and like Gears of War 4, they've put so many achievements on that as well. That's a ridiculous amount of gamer score as well. That's what I'm working on at the moment. It's just so good. It makes the playtime, like the playability of the game, so much longer for me. Like if there's a long, because I find games, I constantly look on like Games Pass and stuff, and find games that are just the little odd games, and I'll download them and I'll 1000G it that day. Like, it'll take me a few hours, and I'll just delete it, and never play it again. Like, I'll have it as a fond memory of something that like I 1000G'd once, but it's dead to me. And like it is a shame in certain aspects. Like
I bet there's been games where you've wanted to play them again, but just couldn't because of the achievement.
this is what I was moving
Yeah.
on to. It's a shame in certain aspects, like predominantly Rocket League. Now that's a game I didn't get into for ages. Like Ashley, our tech guy, who was pestering me to play it. It came out on Xbox. I got it, played it, loved it. 1,200G'd it, I believe. Deleted it. But I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. But I can't play it anymore because I've got nothing to work towards. If I go on there. Huh?
Have they not updated it?
No, there's no new updates. I check every now and again to see if there's any new
I know
achievements
they
to
did
get. But
ages ago when we were playing it.
yeah, and then they brought out more achievements. I was like, yes, there's more to do.
Extended the playtime. So I was enjoying that as well, from my perspective. That's where we game together and games like that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like as soon as I finished it, I've got. If I go on there now, there's nothing for me to work towards. Like I haven't got any achievements to aim towards, so I'm not enjoying playing it. Like I would be, because I'm just trying to get a ball in the
Yeah.
goal. Like,
You're not doing anything with numbers
yeah,
and a satisfying
yeah,
sound.
there's no satisfying sound coming. I need that achievement sound.
I get that, I guess.
So yeah, it's dead to me. Like, it's deleted. On to the next one, hunting more gamer score. Any more to add on this subject?
I don't think so. No, I think we've pretty much covered my stance at least.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're all well aware that achievements are best.
No, I think we've come to the opposite conclusion. We'll throw the vote out there anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know what you think down
Yeah.
below, and like away, and you know what to do.
Yeah. Not even going to bother explaining it from now on. We'll just
Yeah.
let you crack on.
So, outro? Achievement unlocked?
Yeah, that works, yeah. Achievement unwanted. We'll wrap it up in a circle.
Thanks for watching.